Hello and welcome to the stream of Defense of the Australians. Today we've got YSM versus Azure, and the picks have just started. No bans yet.
10 seconds remaining.
And I've also got a co-caster here, Frostnite. We won't be able to hear him until we get properly into the game.
5 seconds remaining.
Just going to communicate that to him.
Reserve time.
Hello, testing. Is this working?
Oh, and that's Frost. I still haven't figured out how to talk without actually being in an actual game. So the bands coming out, we've got OD and Batrider, sort of simple bands. OD is a bit of a nerf, but not enough to make him useless. So good ban, and Batrider as well. Both great bans for this kind of game.
10 seconds remaining.
Another ban coming up.
5 seconds remaining.
Now, these starting bans are crucial because they have to decide whether they want to be banning out Lifesteal or any of the other op people. But whoever they ban out now won't, and they'll just let another op hero go straight through. Naga Siren ban, it's a lot of initiation and escape gotten rid of. But we may easily see a Lifestealer pick up because his if he manages to get his rage off in time, that's, well, if he gets rage off at all, he's just going to dominate in team fights usually.
10 seconds
they might
remaining.
ban Lifestealer.
5 seconds
Who
remaining.
knows? These bans are pretty much crucial to the game.
Reserve time.
So Azure have been doing pretty well in this tournament so far. Yellow Sun mid as well. A lot of people are expecting Yellow Azure mid to come out of this well. Bit of time taken by them. There we go. Lich ban. Now Lich has been seen in many different matches, because he can even solo a lane, and that huge nuke damage and the infinite mana really coming out of his sacrifice, which will benefit himself as he'll get some of the EXP. He will dominate lanes. He'll dominate team fights. His frost armor is extremely viable on a carry. It's a smart ban out.
10 seconds remaining.
First singular pick for the Radiant Azure.
5 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
See how they start off.
Reserve time.
It's interesting to see the new metas really that have been banned out. Like
Maiden.
Lich being banned is quite really unheard of.
Team pick.
Crystal Maiden pick up. It's interesting they've picked support first, but that's got quite a bit of AoE nuke again. Good mana regen for their team as well. A nice lockdown and a great team fight roll as long as she can get it off, but she can be very easily picked off and killed quickly, even with a BKB. She doesn't tend to build much HP. So a double pick coming out, and this is probably where they're going to start their combos going.
5 seconds remaining.
Night Stalker. Now his ult has been completely buffed. So if you want to gank and you've got Night Stalker's ult up, the enemy has 25% less vision. That is terrible for the enemy team. And a Bounty Hunter as well, so that bounty is really going to, both of them are going to easily pick off CM at any time. The bounty will give them extra vision at night time, so as soon as it hits that 4 minute, we'll see, since our night time now comes at 4 minutes, we'll be seeing whether he ganks at 4 minutes or he waits for the second night time. Pick up a Timber Saw, a bit of nice pure damage if you can land it. Quite a lot of magical nuke, which should wear out the Bounty Hunter, and he's got an easy escape. Darkseer banned out. Like, probably hoping that the enemy doesn't get too much team fight there.
10 seconds.
Darkseer's very viable solo. So, we'll see what happens. Lifestealer ban. Afraid of Azure grabbing in Lifestealer against all that magical damage, which they probably are going to go for quite a bit of magical damage, considering they're banning out quite a lot of heroes that are good against that. ban coming out from Azure.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
So we're gonna see another Visage. I haven't seen him played in many of the Defence of the Australian tournaments, but interesting ban. I don't think YSM have ever picked up a Visage so far. I guess I just wanted to get rid of those stuns because that would easily destroy Crystal Maiden even during her ulti, and
10 seconds remaining.
even Visage's familiars could pick off a CM.
5 seconds remaining.
The ban coming out from YSM.
Reserve time.
The picks after this are probably definitely going to be vital to the game because at the moment they've only picked up a newcomer, and I guess Timbersaw is quite good against a Nightstalker who has to constantly hit to kill. So Timbersaw's reactive armor is really going to give him a lot of HP regen and a lot of armor. That's going to be quite viable. Bounty Hunter, he can nuke him down. He does need a couple hits off as well. And even with the track, you're not going to be able to catch up to a Timbersaw with Timber Chain level 4. And a Weaver pickup. So they're clearly going for quite a bit of chase on the... They're really going for a bit of nuke, quite a lot of movement in their team.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, I'm just hearing we can't actually
Reserve
get my
time.
sound on Dota TV.
Luna.
So Luna pickups, that's a bit of team fight on the side of the Radiant. You're going to have an easy, reliable Sun. Quite a pretty good mid-game to late-game carry. Yeah, her what you call Moonglaves, that's it. They offer quite a bit of damage. And also her ults. This could be a bit of an issue because as soon as she ults, that Nightstalker's going to get a bunch of movement speed, a longer crippling fear,
remaining.
more damaging void, a lot of move speed. So this might work against them a
Reserve
little,
time.
especially if she goes and picks up Ags to increase the length of her ult. Weaver should deal quite a bit of right-click damage. Windrunner coming in for the lockdown
Radiant
stun.
team pick.
Now, since another support's most likely going to be picked up on the side of YSM, you're most likely going to see maybe a Treant, because Treant Weaver combo works so well. And considering your Weaver is going to be quite plushy and you've got no real babysitter for Weaver at the moment, you'd probably go for a Treant or another healer of some sort. Bounty Winner will be great at tracking down people and locking them down,
10
killing them
seconds
quite quickly, along with Weaver if he needs to help. And the nuke
5 seconds
damage
remaining.
from Azure will probably not be enough to lock down a Weaver as long as he
Reserve
uses
time.
time-lapse. So we can expect to see some pretty good jukes by this Weaver. Another pick coming out from Azure. Now it's interesting, they may go for a full-on team fight sort of lineup, because they've got Crystal Maiden for her ult, which slows everyone, and the Eclipse from Luna will do quite a bit of damage in the AoE as well, with Timbersaw just throwing out his abilities. You can Elder Titan, there you go, his ult's just going to destroy your team fight, lock them all down with one spot, extra slow in fact, and he'll just ruin their armor as well. His Astral Spirit has been nerfed quite a bit, well, quite a bit, I say by 40 damage approximately.
10
So
seconds remaining.
that's not really going to
5
affect his
seconds
gameplay,
remaining.
but he won't be able to shut down the Weaver as quickly, because Elder Titan against the Weaver, Weaver's
Reserve
really
time.
got not much of a hope, but Weaver might last a little longer with that extra debuff. So, but Nick's ban, good ban, because I guess I didn't really want And next
Reserve
coming off
time.
and picking their Weaver and their Bounty Hunter and their
Radiant
Windrunner.
team banned.
Because as long as those guys are stunned, they're an easy kill. And a Clockwork ban. It's interesting, I said I don't want to get picked off, even though they do have 2 invis and I guess basically 4 escape heroes. I'm not
10
quite sure
seconds
Clockwork
remaining.
could have done too much to them except those mini stuns, and don't really have anything with the cast
5
time either.
seconds remaining.
But interesting ban, an Earthshaker ban. It's understandable.
Dire
If
team pick.
any of them are really stunned in a team fight, they'll get absolutely destroyed. Side of Radiant, it's their last pick. This is what I'm expecting to be a Treant, but it may be some sort of other support babysitter. Unless they're going to plan to play Bounty Hunter support, which you haven't seen in a while. But Lion's picked up. Now, this
Radiant
isn't
team
seen
pick.
too much because he gets very plushy and he's only got 1 use, and that's to nuke down an enemy. I mean, later on in the game, if he gets Ags, he is most likely going to be able to one-hit a Crystal Maiden. But until then, he's got a reliable stun, I guess, but till then he's got nothing much. And the final pick of the game's about to come out within the next
10
20
seconds
seconds.
remaining.
Now this will make or break. They're probably going to go for a full
5
team
seconds
fight
remaining.
lineup. Like I said, I've seen it before in the Defense of the Australians, and it worked very well.
Reserve
The
time.
wombo combo that came out, which was shown in Omega Kai's stream, was absolutely fantastic and got Blokes of Deceit a win. But we'll see what comes out. They may want a more support, a Bloodseeker. Now he's been completely buffed. That's going to be a very interesting play. As long as Timbersaw and the whole team fight can nuke down the enemy team, Bloodseeker can chase them anywhere. They're not going to have a fun time against a Bloodseeker, I'm sure. And also with Bloodseeker's a little bit of damage, and he may pick up a Radiance, and he's just going to be hectic against the enemy team with that silence to chase down the Weaver. Alright, so here we go. We've got Roidsy on the Bounty Hunter, we've
Prepare
got
for
Pudding
battle.
Head on Windrunner, Woundwalk on the Weaver, Katy Perry on the Lion, and Nevdi, I think, on the Night Stalker. On the Radiant side, we have
Nifty.
Nevdi, thank you.
Hello.
I know this is Frostnite. Sorry to anyone that was in
Hello.
the actual Dota TV channel that couldn't hear me before, but I can't talk when we're in those screens yet. Don't know why.
We lost about 40
I've
people
got...
watching this.
Oh no. So we've got Situ on the Earthshaker, we have Standing Flaps on the Luna, 6 on the Crystal Maiden, Standing Softlies on the Timbersaw, and Howl on the Bloodseeker. Looking at those, they're probably going to put Bloodseeker mid because
30
he should be
seconds
pretty
to
good
battle.
against Nightstalk, which is probably what they expected because he can nuke out down the Bloodseeker as much as he wants, but that Bloodseeker's thirst is just going to keep him in lane as much as he wants. Going Weaver top, possibly, not solo, he's got the line there ready to creep block. Looks like Bounty Hunter's probably going to go bot, and Windrunner just looking out for that rune. Not sure she can see it there, but hoping for it. At bot, we've got Elder Titan and Luna, and they're
The
not
battle
going to be
begins
against the
for
Weaver,
good
so
and all.
that Weaver's going to not really be shut down. The Crystal Maiden against Weaver, that's really going to be a pain.
Invisibility.
Alright, so Windrunner was waiting for the wards. Invis gained by the Timbersaw, and you could go for a very easy gank in a second. Crystal Maiden seems to be coming up behind, probably for a bit of a lockdown. They've got no wards, they've got no idea that this is coming for him. They bought ET and Luna. Seems like they're hoping for a gank. Oh, in fact, Timbersaw's just blocking the pull camp. Easy camp. And that's also blocked by a sentry ward. And the camp is now blocked. So, Timbersaw is still invisible. Is probably going to come chasing for this Crystal Maiden. And a sentry ward's been put down. He knows something's up.
Oh, that range on the sentry ward just off.
Yeah. Just can't see.
Now we saw they were looking to run a tri-lane down bot, but then Crystal Maiden moved to top. So, not sure if that's because they saw that Weaver and Lime were going to be top, or if it's just because they decided that wasn't worth it anymore with the changes to jungling.
Yeah, and at bot as well, Bounty Hunter and Windrunner both quite plushy, and they've already taken a heap of damage from Astral Spirit. I think he just goes and whacks them for most of their
Astral
health.
Spirit's ridiculous.
At top, no real action. At mid, Bloodseeker's holding his shape pretty well. At 6 CS, so he's doing pretty well against the Night Stalker for now. At top, I guess they're sort of fighting for it right now. We're trying to get as much as he can, but if he gets too close, that Timbersaw and CM is just going to lock him down and smash him in. Astral Spirit still constantly hounding at bottom. Bloodseeker on a bit of low health is nuked down by the Night Stalker at middle. Easily get that health back as long as he gets some denies and last hits in. Normal CS patterns at top. Regen rune at boss could be very useful if they get nuked down anymore on bottom lane. Earthshaker stacking and pulling. It'll be interesting to see how long this pull actually lasts. Oh, I nearly missed it there. Seems he actually...
The melee creep decides it doesn't want to play.
That'll do for now. I'll probably get something. He's probably going to pull these camps in as well.
I think he is. I think he's going to grab the regen.
Or that? That'll help his mana as well. He can throw. He's probably going to throw another Astral before... Yeah, there we go. He's going to get extra Astral. Bloodseeker's faring well at mid, 10-1. The Night Stalker at 9-3.
Denied.
Crystal Maiden from down on the cliff, denying and taking last hits from their pull. Jeez, that's hilarious. Weaver and Lion right now are probably controlling the lane much better. The bot lane's a little pull, as you'd expect from a pull. And they have blocked the pull camp, but camp's not dead yet. It's still got another pull out of that. More harassment coming out. Bloodseeker just getting some vital last hits and really able to knock the Night Stalker out of the lane with just a couple right clicks, and it doesn't matter if you're taking a bit of damage, he'll soak it all back up with one creep. But Night Stalker's even had to use Void to get some last hits. Both bottles at middle. And here, I'm surprised they haven't de-warded actually. Sentry Ward has... I guess it's just... Actually, Sentry Wards don't actually give you any vision now. So, they don't know that. And Lion is getting very low on health, but he...
First blood going to the Radiant.
Weaver just doesn't have enough damage to secure it. And he's even going for the... Oh, it's harassing him a little. He got the pure damage off though by chopping down a tree with it.
The reactive armor stacks and Timbersaw just going up. They're going to go for a second kill on Weaver. Frostbite not holding him in place long enough though.
Yeah, Frostbite level 1's not going to do too much at the moment. Ping's coming out, they're getting a gank from ET it looks like, and Bounty's caught out here. Oh, he doesn't have his stomp, he's got no proper lockdown, and they're noticing Bounty Hunter going into the jungle. Just depends if they want to go in on it.
With negative armor.
Like, no, they're trying to dive on this Windrunner. He does quite have a lot of escapes left at the moment, so it's probably not a good idea. Bounty Hunter just losing a bit of a right click war. Probably not the best time to start that.
Crystal Maiden getting another kill up top on the Weaver Lion this time again.
Yeah, as I said, Lion is probably very easily gankable at the moment. That damage coming out from Crystal Maiden's Frostbite will just remove his health, while the Timbersaw just uses every single thing he has on him. Bounty Hunter getting down on low health again thanks to the Astral Spirit. Timbersaw's even got Arcane Boots already with the Foreman's.
Night Stalker being forced back to base to regen, but he's going to go bot. The creep position has removed his ganking potential there though.
Bloodseeker has 1 thirst speed, so someone on the map's pretty low health. And you can tell it, yeah, Bounty Hunter less than half health, and there goes his speed boost. And bot lane, they're definitely been forced out. I mean, they're popping out clarities themselves everywhere. And this ET's got a lot more of Astral Spirit coming out. He's leveled up his Echo Stomp, so he's probably prepared to take another kill in a second if he manages to catch him out. And he just cancels their clarity and salve there. Night Stalker, he's been spotted out by Radiant, but will they get there in time? In fact, they might get a kill on him. It just took a lot of damage very quickly. Another Timber Chain ready, and that's a kill with the Bloodseeker's ult coming out as well. Timbersaw being hexed, but they can't do anything about it. In fact, yep, there goes Lion with more nuke. Maybe the only person left at bot. At bot, there's just a bit of an initiation, but nothing too big happened. Power Tread's picked up by Luna. And Bloodseeker's about to get a DD rune, so we may see him coming for a gank any moment now. But he does have one thirst at the moment. It's got a bit of extra speed. If he chooses to, he might... he's getting harassed down the lane by that Night Stalker at the moment. Windrunner forced to go back on low health. Probably after a sleep engagement with a bit of a stun. Lions looks like he's been forced to walk back to lane. There's a sentry ward down, but and a pause comes out from Nevdi. So at mid we're doing pretty well. In terms of levels, we got mid taking the lead, 7-7, as you'd expect. Support's going 3-4-4. Weaver's quite low for being solo in that lane for quite a while Lion's been down. Oh, a nuke comes out. Tactical boards it seems, and he's gone. There's so much nuke in that top lane, there's nothing much he can do, especially when he's solo, and they've got a sentry ward out. Last hits, Bloodseeker's leading with Weaver, so I'm surprised Weaver's quite low on level. At mid, Bloodseeker's had to pop that DD rune. He could very easily secure a kill. He does have Rupture up. If he decides to go in on it, he could well. They went around to gank the Lion, so he just hid in the bushes and sort of duked him. Bounty Hunter looks like he's going back to spawn on low health again. It's just constant harassment coming out at bot lane. Lion's still scared and hiding in the bushes. Doesn't know what to do.
Tower is under attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
They probably want another gank, but Bloodseeker's not doing so well at mid. He needs to stay here. That Bloodseeker's just going to get really farmed. And it's daytime. The illusion rune at top. And it looks like top are rotating round to come and gank mid. And it's daytime, so this is very well the end of Night Stalker. And there's the Rupture. There's nothing you can do. Illusion rune. Yeah. They came from bot as well.
Much better.
There was really nothing you could do about that. In fact, he DC'd. I doubt it was a rage quit, but taking advantage of a DC'd man. Whether he was on or not, though, he was gone. Again with last hits, Bloodseeker leading. Supports on the bottom, as you'd expect. Now, I'd expect Bounty Hunter to have a lot more last hits thanks to his guaranteed crit, but he has leveled it up. He should have quite a few more last hits. Bounty going in, he's probably hoping for a little bit of a pick off here at whoever's on low health. Shaker returning to bot.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
Probably going to try and scare him off, but that's nothing. He did no damage. It's a bit sad, actually. And it looks like Weaver's going to have quite a bit of free farm at top until Timbersaw comes. And it's going to be an easy kill on this Windrunner. In fact, an ult popped off by Luna. There's really nothing, including with the armor reduction from Elder Time. Bit excessive, but it got them a kill.
Luna at the top of the net worth chart right now. Absolutely destroying.
Looks like Crystal Main's being chased around, but she has been spotted out the Bounty Hunter chasing with the Sentry Ward there. She's getting the backup coming right now. An ult coming out to just slow him even more. That's going to be a lot of damage. In fact, he's nearly gone. The Night Stalker comes in with the silence, and it's now nighttime. Ruptured, so if he wants to chase, it's going to hurt, but his border teleport scroll cancelled by Crystal Maiden. He's modelling up to try and save himself. Probably get a kill off the Crystal Maiden on his way out, and he gets it. Bloodseeker's going to get the long chase. And kills taken by Elder Titan. Yeah, there were quite a few Seder camp there, in fact, and a stacked camp over here. And that's getting de-warded. I guess Crystal Maiden just knew she was being chased. Camp not so successfully stacked.
Dire's middle tower
That
is
top, it
under
looks like
attack.
he's going for a kill on the Weaver, who's gone around the wrong way, but a teleport's coming in, so he's going to be scared off. In fact, if Weaver coming out is a very bad idea. He could have probably thrown his ult and gotten that. Crystal Maiden's in here. They could probably nuke him down for quite a bit of damage. He's coming back in with that haste room. And he should be able to pick off the line as well. Although he's out of mana boots, so going to get his mana boots up. An ult coming out, that's a huge slow. When he retracts, that's huge
Dire's middle
damage.
tower is under attack.
And
It has no
that's
arms
2
to
kills
defend
at top.
itself.
Aha!
Night Stalker returning to middle. Bloodseeker's happily farming up. Night Stalker looks like he's going for something with the tower, but no, gives up on it. Crystal Maiden picking up a Smoke of Deceit. Could be going for a gank about now, or just buying them to save up. And line as well. Smart supports think alike.
Dire's middle tower is no longer a
Mid
liability.
tower goes down to creeps.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Really, Top's a bit too scared to go in at the moment with... I don't know who's there, even though Top's pretty much been abandoned now by Radiant.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Bounty Hunter and Windrunner are still being kept back by the Elder's Titan's Spirit. He is chained down, there could be a bit of nuke damage, but they resist the urge because of the huge damage coming out from Elder Titan and his ult is up. At mid it looks like they may be coming for a gank, but they won't find him, he's pulled back over here too much. Channel down bot and asleep, but depends if they want to dive on it though. We have a sleeping window on 100 HP. Man, it's a bit too far into tower. They don't know Bounty's there at the moment either. Timber and CM are rotating back to top.
Night Stalker coming up the river.
Looks like he's going to get an invis, which makes the gank a lot easier. At top, there might be a dive coming out, but looks like they might. No, they're going in for it. They've got Bloodseeker as well. That line can't do anything about it. Weaver's going to easily escape, and they've got to teleport in from Night
Night
Stalker.
Stalker's going to TP in. Darkness will be up in 5 seconds.
And he's ruptured. That's going to turn around very quickly. He did pop in a invisibility, but that doesn't save him. And an ult from CM. That Weaver's taking lots, and Bloodseeker can see Weaver. And Weaver
Oh, the
backtracks.
time lapse.
Meanwhile, that tower's just getting battered. They're all just hiding there, going back to spawn soon. They've basically pulled 4 people up here right now. This tower should definitely be going down. Windrunner cannot defend this herself. In fact, if she stays, she's very dead. He just rages her a bit too late. No blood rages, yep. And she's dead.
Nice.
And that tower's
The
definitely
Dire's
going
top
for the
tower is
Radiant.
doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Let's see coming in for a track just to give you a bit of vision of them, but that tower's definitely going
Dire's
down.
top tower has fallen in battle.
Looks like they're sending a couple more at top to keep the defending because they're scared of another push. Doesn't look like they want to though. Night time by Night Stalker. Now, Crystal Maiden is tracked, so anything they try is being seen right now, but Bounty is there. They've got no true sight except for the dust, which they haven't popped it. They don't know they're all there, but they've seen Crystal Maiden, and Sentry Ward goes down. A missed combo by Timbersaw, and ult coming out from Elder Titan.
Crystal Maiden is so plush, she's going to end up dropping.
And Bloodseeker on the sidelines picking out a Bounty Hunter, but that's going to cost his life. Timbersaw going in for the solo, misses the combo slightly again. That's going to cost him now his silence. That's a 9-second silence if it's level 4. Which it isn't, it's a level 1.
Bloodstone already up on the Timbersaw, that's 14 minutes.
Yeah, we lost a couple charges on it. He originally had 9, but it's fine for him. He's still got a Bloodstone.
On 81's S next to Bloodseeker, 68, next highest is Weaver.
If we have a look at the EXP graphs, wow, that's about a 9,000 EXP gain
Dire's
on
bottom tower is under
Azure.
attack.
It's
Run,
going to be
little
quite hard
bottom
to come
tower.
back from
Run.
that. If we look at the gold graphs, again another 9,000 gain by Azure.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like Azure did peak at a point, but somehow YSM took a bit of a coming back. Who knows? Bounty Hunter probably started getting track kills. And a couple kills in that team fight up there as well. A lot of TPs down to bot, and Nightstalker's going to get a silence off. Line goes down quite quickly. You see him, and they've locked down this Nightstalker and silenced him. He's now slept. He's long gone. Up here, Bounty Hunter found out, stunned, and a lot of damage comes out. Windrunner probably caught out a little, being chased off by Timbersaw, and that's a lot of damage, bit of a slow. He's diving quite deep, but he's getting support coming in just now. Sleep comes out, that Windrunner's dead. Weaver managing to escape, only barely though.
Top of the whirling death there, not managing to deal any damage by Timbersaw. He is up to 9 Bloodstone charges at the moment now.
Yes, and Weaver's still hanging out here. Not bothering to go back and get a bit more health, which could save his life. So they've got a 5-man gang at bot. That's an easy tower for them.
They're going to try and stop this with smoke gain coming up
Dire's
from
bottom
line.
tower is under attack. Run, little bottom
Dash
tower.
of Spirit catching them out immediately.
That power shot doing quite a bit of damage, but Sleep comes out and misses. Line hanging off in the side, looking for an ult, probably on the Crystal Main, but he's just got in range. The ult comes out, and another ult from Luna,
Comes this double stun.
and that slow's pretty much gonna stop
Just no
her.
damage output.
I have no escape. In fact, they're teleporting someone in, but they are on quite a low health, except for Timbersaw. Timbersaw even could probably take him.
He's going to get slowed.
Timbersaw does take him on, and is silenced.
Bloodstone.
Extra speed on Bloodseeker, but Timbersaw's blocking him. And it misses.
Oh no.
A silence coming out, that's not going to be enough. In fact, he's deciding whether to go back in, even though 3 have TP'd in. If that line got off that stun, it would have been over.
Double damage.
Big coming out, just saying there's a stacked camp there. Someone with a helm is stacking it with a satyr. And it's all back to farming stages. The issue is Dire can't afford to go out too far to farm now. They're definitely gone. Items picked up. We've got Ward's Mithril Hammer coming onto the Bloodseeker. And it looks like he's already got an Ogre
BKB's
Club.
almost up in the
So,
Luna.
yeah. 2 BKBs in the team, in fact. That's going to be lethal.
Timbersaw's looking to pick up Hood of Defiance.
I'll definitely help him take a bit of magical damage coming out from pretty much all the enemy team.
Elder Titan looking for Veil of Discord.
Yeah, Timbersaw has pointed out where the enemies are at the
New
moment,
update.
scaring them out of the middle. XP graphs 14,000 lead
Maybe
to
looking
Azure.
to go Agnums possibly.
Yeah, a bit of that extra damage and slow is brilliant. I'm not sure, there's no numbers there, but Azure are leading by, I'd say, about 15,000 gold. The whole game's definitely in favour of Azure, especially with 21 to 5 kills. The best they can do is hope that their Weaver farms up very quickly, and there's a stun coming out, but that's nowhere near enough damage. In fact, Windrunner took a lot more damage than the Radiant team did.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The only issue is that Radiant don't have much of a late game except for Luna. Whereas on the Dire side, they do have Weaver, who's very great late game.
Bloodseeker looking to buy the recipe for his BKB.
And that could really meet the end of Dire.
Yeah. No more stuns, no more Finger of Deaths, nothing.
Let's look at a regen
YSM
bottle,
on 5
could help.
kills.
Dire's middle
Azure on
tower is
21.
all alone in the world.
The hero level, basically the entire Radiant team are leading at hero level except for Elder Titan.
Dire's
That's like
middle
the sample
tower
has
is
been
under
playing
attack.
support, I'm pretty
It has
sure.
no arms to defend itself.
And there's a BKB by Luna, and a BKB by
BKB.
Middle
Bloodseeker.
tower is under attack.
Weaver's also looking to pick up a BKB.
And the sleep comes out, catches out Bounty Hunter. The stun sort of misses the latch, but Luna does get stunned before, and killed before she can pop off BKB. Nightstalker's going to pay for that.
Bloodseeker is mowing people down.
Weaver ults out of the situation.
Silence on the Weaver.
Timsaw looking for a quicker route to chase. Bloodseeker does have a bit of speed thanks to someone being on low
She
health.
will be up in a second. Oh, place.
That's another easy kill.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world. Beam.
That tower's definitely going to go down.
Buckle up for the additional armor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can't kill them creeps. It's a probably
Dire's
last
middle
hitting by
tower
Timbersaw.
belongs to the Aegis.
Fourth tower for Azure. YSM are yet to take one.
So now they're really pulling back and waiting for Dire to come out of their base, start farming up. They'll try and pick them off again and probably break the high ground. I was going to say that we're looking for Rosh, but it was just selling something.
CM also looking to pick up possibly a BKB, or we're thinking because of the point boost to build into Axe first.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
she might
tower is
be
under
going for
attack.
Ags. She just picked up the Ober Club for a bit of health. If they choose to pick off Bounty, they do have a sentry ward there. But no, they're all split around the map. There's nothing much they can do right now. Ancients are being stacked. And looks like a bit of a late or fail second. Well, she's just trying to take Ancients. Bit silly for a Windrunner. Should save it for Weaver. They've spotted Outline, and they're probably assuming that there's going to be some sort of gank here, but they've pulled him back up, and they think CM and Luna can easily handle this themselves. Both their ults are about to be up. Like, they've just seen Weaver there. If they have a bit of protection, they might go for the kill, but they don't. They've just used the sentry ward to take out another ward.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower just getting easily soloed out by this Bloodseeker. Bounty Hunter is coming.
Already has his boost of travels and the 4-star
Dire's
coming
bottom
towards
tower
him.
is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Dire has fortified its structures.
Yeah, it looks like they come to defend bot tower, but there's nothing much left to it. In fact,
By the gods, the
it's left
Dire's
just
bottom
outside of
tower
deny
doesn't
range,
even have arms to
unfortunately.
defend
Oh, in fact,
itself.
now it can be
What a
denied. That
brave
catapult's
tower.
just ruined it. Easy deny.
Dire's bottom
At top,
tower
they're putting
has
pressure
been
on him. Weaver can't defend by himself. It's best he can do a bit of an armor reduction.
Darkness, for some reason, popped by Night Stalker there. No one's really going for ganks.
It is a 25% vision
Oh, that's good
decrease
to
up.
hurt.
Trying to scare him off, maybe?
There's only
Dire's
Weaver
top
at
tower
top
is
there.
doing
Yeah, top tower is definitely gone. Look at that.
Dire's
Timbersaw
top
just
tower has
mowing
fallen.
down these
It's
creep
only a
waves.
matter of time.
Highly mobile character now with his 4-star.
And boots of travels. At mid, the ping's going out. Bloodseeker wants to go in. He's not invisible, so I don't know what he's doing. He cannot see anyone there.
Under attack. Oh,
Looks like
that's
chasing
good
these
to hurt.
people off, but they can just throw punts at them while they're inside their base. They need a proper team fight in order to push that high
6
ground.
towers have fallen for YSM, and 1 is still yet to be taken from Azure.
Yeah, there's not much of map control there. They do have a couple wards, but that's not really going to save the day for them right now. In fact, those wards are about to run out as well. Hovering around Rosh Pit, but he is tracked. It's about to end though. He may look to Rosh. Because with a Rosh fight and an Aegis, they could easily secure a higher ground. In fact, yep, they're going in. Ping's coming out. They're not going to be slow taken. And the Dire do know. They've got a ward here that's seen everything. You can see it going on right now. Looks like they've got Windrunner coming to throw a power shot in just to scare him off. They don't care though. In fact, they're just going to kill the Windrunner. Although he has been hexed and stunned and double stunned, tracked. He's getting everything on him, but it's still not enough. Windrunner tries to TP out, not enough. Lion getting owned again. 2 plushy for the game. An ult coming out.
Just to kill that Night Stalker.
But it's worth it really. 2 ults in fact. Who cares? And the GG coming out from YSM. There's nothing really they can do at this point. Another BKB by Weaver.
Radiant victory, an achievement for the ages.
Interesting game. I'll have that Doe TV thing sorted by next round.